So I just wanted to hop on here really quick, and I'm gonna show some videos here. One of them is just a little experiment that I did, and I'll show it last. This is one that I took. It's not really an experiment. It's not really that scientific. It's just like a model or a demonstration of something. But what you got going on here below at the bottom of this is you've got two different videos happening here. Okay. Now the one that's on the left here, is supposedly shows flat Earth because it's showing a ship far enough away that there's a horizon behind it. And the one that's on the other side is supposedly showing the curvature of the Earth because it's showing a ship disappearing over the curvature. And both of these are bullshit. Both of them are bullshit. Absolutely 100% bullshit. So if you look at the one that's on the left, that's playing, there's a guy, he's standing in his house, I guess, and filming over the top of, a little bit of a grassland. And he said it's a shrimp boat that's 5 miles away from the horizon. I think he had said it was about 7 miles away. So and that's supposedly proof that the Earth is flat because the ship disappears when you zoom all the way into your house and you look out your window with your naked eye. That's stupid. I'm sorry, that's just stupid. The one here on the right, he supposedly is taking and looking at the perspective to where this perspective of what is above the horizon doesn't change. And so that's proof that this ship is actually going over the curve. Okay. This is pretty dumb too, for a lot of reasons. The main thing, one of the things that I would say too is like, you can't trust your eyes to see anything. You can't trust your eyes to tell you. So if you look at this and say, see, there's a globe and I'm going to go find proof that there's a globe, you can go find proof that there's a globe just like this. And you can teach people and tell people there's proof there's a globe based on what they see. You can do the same thing on the left too. And each person is obviously left to their own internal discernment as to what they want to believe. And a lot of times it's just they're looking for, the answer that gratifies them, that tells them that their whatever view is the correct one. And they take it as proof. It's not proof of anything. It's not proof of anything. And as a matter of fact, we don't really even take into consideration how our water environment that we live in, Thales said that everything is water, and I agree with him, that all matter is just water in different modalities. And I'm going to show you one that I did that shows you how you could potentially have a light source that is interfering with the realm that we live in, and what we see as day and a projection of what we call the sun is actually happening away from where the light source is coming in. So this is basically, I just put it in a box and put a black shirt around it, so it just was a nice dark environment, and the only real light is from the source of the candle, and it's just a little bowl of water. And I'm not looking at angles, I'm not looking at anything other than how the light behaves once it interferes with the water inside the bowl. So this is not a science experiment. I set this up and did it in about 5 minutes. I just wanted to see how it would react. And what I found was that it shows that on the opposite side is bright, and on the side closest to the source is dark. And it shows a day and night inside the little realm of this bowl. Watch. Don't even look at the reflection on the glass. That has nothing to do with it, what I'm showing either. Look at how the light passes through the water. It's daytime over here. See that? And see, this water is not intended to represent the ocean. We live in an environment that is water, that is water, and we are entangled in it as such. There you go. Daytime, according to this, happens on the opposite side of the realm from the source of light. Although I don't actually think that this is completely accurately what's happening, what I am demonstrating here is you can't trust everything that you see to be irrefutable evidence, because your perception is limited. Your perception is very, very limited. However, if that was the case, that the light is actually away from where you perceive, and what you're actually doing is you're looking into what that light is creating, like it's behind your back, kind of, almost, and you're looking into what that light is creating. If that were the case, then to the gentleman that created the video on the right, there's no reliable way to say that that is the curve of the earth at all. In fact, it doesn't make any sense at all. And there's a lot of different things that could be causing that effect. Could be your camera, could be the angle you're standing, could be your lens, could be it could be a myriad of things we don't know. One of the things that I would say is, if we lived on a basketball, we can see it, as it goes down, but we can't see it tilt away. We can't see it tilt away. And the reason we can't see it tilt away is because of the light refraction through the water environment that we live in. But remember that everything is water. I was listening to Ken Wheeler the other day, and Ken said something really interesting that I actually really liked. He said that he was talking about using a guitar as an example, and how they're like the oscillation of the source is sort of like what you hear with the guitar notes echoing inside the body of the acoustic guitar. Yeah, I've actually said that a lot. I actually think that where gravity is concerned, or what we call gravity or downward force, that has actually something to do with it, actually, is the frequency and the decay of the frequency. But the fact of the matter is that light rises, and so things will look like they're, could look like they're going over a hump, but it's a hump. It's not the curve of the earth. It's an optical hump that is in your way of seeing the object. It's not a curve of a ball. So we're not living on a ball. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. And go ahead and comment. If you disagree with me, that's cool. We don't have to agree. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful time.